Okay, so let me get this straight. Y'all said that Drake traveled from King's Landing all the way up to Winterfell, shoved his way past Sansa Stark on the throne to get down to the crypts. I mean, Tupac sleeping peacefully there, right? I mean, chilling with the weirwood and shit, like the weirwood roots and shit, like peacefully. Y'all said Drake woke, then tapped him on the shoulder, woke him up, woke Tupac up, and threw him in some beef. Ooh. No wonder the estate suing him. No wonder. Let's get into it.
You see it in my headlock. People, they know these niggas dreadlocks.
All right, y'all. Tupac's estate said you got 24 hours. You got 24 hours. Like we watching an action spy thriller or something. You got 24 hours to take this shit down. That's what I know. Now, I'm getting this from Billboard. Link is in the description. Of course, Tupac's estate is threatening to sue Drake over a recent diss track against Kendrick Lamar that featured an AI-generated version of the late rapper's voice, calling it a flagrant violation of the law and a blatant abuse of Tupac's legacy. So they sent a cease and desist letter saying that he must confirm that he will pull down his tailor-made freestyle in less than 24 hours, or else the estate would pursue all of its legal remedies against him. So the estate said this: the estate is deeply dismayed and disappointed by your unauthorized use of Tupac's voice and personality. Not only is the record a flagrant violation of Tupac's publicity and the estate's legal rights, it is also a blatant abuse of the legacy of one of the greatest hip-hop artists of all time. The estate would never have given its approval for this use. Now, I don't know how many reminders people need that your favorite Canadian gives corny, but like, here we are yet again. You putting a deceased artist in some beef is so and then to go scrub his shit to make an AI model of his voice is so and then you taking down other stuff. Let's get into it. So the article said, beyond taking shots at both Kendrick and Taylor Swift, the track made headlines because of its prominent use of AI technology to create fake verses from Tupac and Snoop Dogg. Tupac's estate warned Drake that the use of his voice clearly violated Tupac's so-called publicity rights, the legal power to control how your image or likeness is used by others. Now, through their lawyer, the estate continued to say this: the unauthorized, equally dismaying use of Tupac's voice against Kendrick Lamar, a good friend to the estate who has given nothing but respect to Tupac and his legacy publicly and privately, compounds the insult. Girl. I'm telling you, I was reading what the estate said, and I'm like, they did not spare anything. Like, they dragged this shit out. Like, why would you do this, boy? Why would you do this? The article said it's not clear yet if Snoop Dogg will also try and, raise similar legal objections. Snoop Dogg kind of seemed like he was shocked, or as shocked as others were about it. The article said on Saturday that he posted a video to social media in which he seemed to be learning of the song for the first time. Girl, Drake always gave me Adam 22 Vlad TV vibes anyway, girl. Anyway, the article also talks about how voice cloning with AI and stuff has gotten really big on the internet. So industry groups, legal experts, and lawmakers have to grapple with how best to crack down on it. I'm gonna keep reading. It's a tricky thing to handle because federal copyrights are difficult to directly apply, since cloned vocals usually feature new words and music that are distinct from existing copyrighted songs. So it's hard to apply this. It's hard to enforce it, right? The publicly rights cited by the estate are a better fit. So the estate probably has more legal standing when approaching it from Tupac's approaching it from the standpoint of protecting Tupac's publicity rights, because they protect someone's likeness itself. But they have historically been used to sue over advertisements. They're saying that publicity rights have historically been used to sue about advertisements rather than creative works like songs. Faced with that legal uncertainty, the recording industry and top artists have pushed for new legislation to address the problem. Last month, Tennessee passed a statute called the Elvis Act that aims to crack down on voice cloning by expanding the state's publicity right laws beyond just advertisements. Lawmakers in Washington, D.C. are also looking into this to, of course, protect publicity rights at the federal level. The estate is saying that California's existing publicity right laws clearly outlaw what Drake did. They argue that the song has caused substantial economic and reputational harm by creating the false impression that the estate and Tupac promote or endorse the lyrics for the sound alike. Then the estate said that there was no way that Drake and them could have done this, like created this AI model of Tupac's voice without violating the estate's copyrights, right? Because they're like, you would have had to train this AI model on a lot of existing records, sounds of Tupac's music, Tupac's voice, whatever. The only way the AI would have been able to sound like Tupac is if y'all did that. Y'all fed it the copyrighted shit. So the estate said it is hard to believe that Tupac's record label's intellectual property was not scraped to create the fake Tupac AI on the record. They demanded that Drake also provide, this part was crazy, they demanded that Drake also provide a detailed explanation for how the sound-alike was created and the persons or company that created it, including all recordings and any other data scraped or used. Damn, they said we coming for all you hoes. They said we come for all you bitches. I want names, write them hoes down and in print. Don't do no cursive bullshit. I need to read clearly. Bitch, they said we want all them names, girl. Just in case another girl try this shit again, girl, so we could clock y'all tea before y'all even get to it. Bitch, I'm cackling. Tupac's estate went even further by highlighting Drake's hypocrisy, I guess. They pointedly highlighted that Drake himself has made previous objections to the use of his own likeness by others. In addition to last year's incident surrounding Heart on My Sleeve, which was quickly pulled down from the internet, the estate pointed to a lesser-known federal lawsuit in which Drake's attorneys are pretty much doing the same thing that Tupac's estate is doing, except it's with Drake's image and not with a AI voice or whatever. So they said the Made Freestyle has generated well more than 1 million streams at this point and has been widely reported in the general national press and popular entertainment websites and publications. Without question, it is exponentially more serious and damaging than a picture of you with some other people on a low-volume website. The estate demanded a response by noon Pacific on Thursday, basically saying we need to make sure that Drake's representatives are expeditiously taking all steps necessary to have it removed. Now they talk about some consequences. They said if you comply, the estate will consider whether an informal negotiation to resolve this matter makes sense. If you do not comply, our client has authorized this firm to pursue all of its legal remedies, including but not limited to an action for violation of the estate's copyright, publicity and personal rights, and the resulting damages, injunctive relief, and punitive damages and attorney fees. So there, it's just, girl, if you don't take that shit down, girl, if you don't just take that shit down, bitch, girl, press the red button. Just, this tweet has been deleted. You sit there and say, just take that shit down, Drake. Just take that shit down. They talk about come for everybody, bitch. They said not only you, girl, but the bitches that help you make this shit, bitch. We want their names too, ho. But I've been told y'all that Drake ass is corny. I've been told y'all that shit. And then, like I said, to be scrubbing someone's shit, scraping someone's voice and shit. They're creating an AI model and then using that voice to speak in a diss. It's just like, it was already crazy, but then to use it to speak in a diss, and then Kendrick has, the estate went out their way to point out that Kendrick has been supportive of the estate, showed his love to Tupac, all that shit. So they're just like, girl, it doesn't make any sense what you're doing. Don't make no sense. So I don't know, y'all. Why act shocked when this is Drake we talking about? Let's not act shocked. But yeah, I wonder what he gonna do. I just pull that, like I said, push the red button. On that note, thank you so much for watching. Love y'all so much, and make sure that you have a good goddamn.
And that's why you can't take me, you hate me. I don't want your nigga, you crazy. That nigga too lazy. I need me a nigga who can tame me. Coming through and make your nigga switch.